One of the main questions that I ask people is, how bad is your pain from 0 to 10? 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst pain imaginable. And I'll often get answers around the 7 or 8 mark. And in reality, I don't think that the pain is as bad as people say it is. But it is really significant. And what I'll then often question is your pain distressing or is it pain? Because you can have really high distress levels and probably quite low pain levels. And you can have really high pain levels and high distress levels, or high distress levels but really low pain levels. Because in reality, pain is a very subjective experience, and something that's stopping you from doing things you want to do, that's going to be highly distressing. But if it's not stopping you from doing things you want to do, it's a few minutes in the morning and that's it, it might not be that bad. Or it might be really severe in the first thing in the morning and then it gets really easy. So it's really important when you're describing your pain to be quite specific. If your pain is really bad for 5 minutes and then it eases off, that might not make sense to you, but it makes loads of sense to me and other people who deal with pain a lot. So what you want to do is you want to be specific and you want to say, you might say the pain's not that bad, but it really, really is getting to me. Because any health professional should be quite sympathetic to you and go, well, yeah, no, I can understand. It must really, really be bad if you can't walk your dog like you used to and see all your friends like you used to on the dog walks. Or, you know, I see that you don't like being able to not be able to play with your grandkids and stuff. Those are really important things. So if you're asked how bad is your pain or how would you describe your pain, you might feel the urge to egg it up, to say, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. But, you know, if you say it's an 8 out of 10 and you're sat there smiling, unless you're somebody with chronic pain, we're going to be questioning where you're at. Now, if you've got chronic pain, you might be used to living at a very high level of pain. So you might want to say, look, daily life, 6 out of 10. Constantly, just at a 6 out of 10. But recently, it's moved up to an 8. Or if I put 6 out of 10 as 0, then you imagine that space between 6 to 10. You've then got a lot of points that you can then use. So you want to be specific. You want to be specific to you, and don't be shy to say the pain's not that bad, but it's really, really getting me down. Because it's much easier to help you when it's like that than when you sort of want us to take you seriously, but then end up pushing it the other way a little bit. That's my top tip for the day.